Have you ever found yourself standing in the kitchen, looking at a bowl of fruit, and wondering if what you choose to eat each day really makes a difference at this stage of life? Maybe you've noticed that your energy isn't quite what it used to be, or perhaps you're just looking for simple ways to keep your body strong and your mind sharp as the years go by. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many of us, after turning 60, start to think more carefully about what we put on our plates. We want to enjoy our days, stay independent, and make the most of every moment with our loved ones. And believe it or not, something as simple as the fruit you eat each day can play a big role in how you feel and how long you stay healthy. Today, I want to talk with you about 5 of the very best fruits you can eat every day to help maintain good health and even increase your lifespan after 60. These aren't exotic or hard to find fruits. In fact, you might already have some of them in your kitchen right now. But what makes them special is how they work with your body as you age, supporting your heart, your brain, your digestion, and even your mood. We'll talk about why these fruits are so powerful, how you can easily add them to your daily routine, and a few little tips to make them even more enjoyable. So, if you're ready to feel your best and add more healthy years to your life, let's get started. Let's begin with a fruit that's probably been a part of your life since childhood, the humble apple. There's a reason people say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apples are packed with fiber, especially if you eat the skin, and that fiber is like a gentle broom for your digestive system. As we get older, digestion can slow down and constipation becomes more common. Eating an apple each day can help keep things moving smoothly, which not only feels better but also helps your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. But apples do more than just help your digestion. They're also rich in antioxidants, which are natural compounds that protect your cells from damage. Think of antioxidants as tiny bodyguards, fighting off the wear and tear that comes with aging. Some studies have even shown that people who eat apples regularly have a lower risk of heart disease and stroke. And the best part, apples are so easy to enjoy. You can slice one up for a snack, add it to your morning oatmeal, or even bake it with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm, comforting treat. If you have trouble chewing, try making homemade applesauce. Just cook the apples down with a little water and mash them up. No need for extra sugar. The natural sweetness is enough. Now, let's talk about another fruit that's just as easy to find and even more colorful, the blueberry. These tiny blue gems are often called a superfood, and for good reason. Blueberries are loaded with vitamins and minerals, but what really sets them apart is their high level of antioxidants, especially something called anthocyanins. These are the compounds that give blueberries their deep blue color, and they're especially good for your brain. As we age, it's normal to worry about memory and mental sharpness, but research has shown that eating blueberries regularly can actually help slow down age-related memory loss and keep your mind clear. Imagine being able to remember names, appointments, and special moments with your grandchildren just a little bit better, all because you added a handful of blueberries to your breakfast. Blueberries are also great for your heart. They help lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease, which is so important after 60. And they're incredibly versatile. You can toss them into yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them by the handful. If fresh blueberries are too expensive or hard to find, frozen ones work just as well, and can be kept on hand all year round. Just make sure to choose unsweetened varieties to avoid extra sugar. Of course, not every fruit has to be sweet. Let's move on to something a little different. The avocado. Now, you might be thinking, isn't avocado a vegetable? It's actually a fruit, and it's one of the healthiest you can eat, especially as you get older. Avocados are rich in healthy fats, the kind that support your heart and help lower bad cholesterol. These fats also help your body absorb vitamins from other foods, making every meal more nutritious. But that's not all. Avocados are packed with potassium, which helps keep your blood pressure in check, and they're full of fiber, just like apples. If you're worried about your weight, don't be afraid of the fat in avocados. It's the good kind, and it actually helps you feel full and satisfied, so you're less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks later. You can enjoy avocado sliced on whole grain toast, mashed into guacamole, or even blended into a creamy smoothie. If you have trouble with the texture, try mixing it with a little lemon juice and salt for a simple, tasty spread. So far, we've talked about apples, blueberries, and avocados, three fruits that are easy to find, delicious, and packed with benefits for your body and mind. Each one brings something unique to the table, whether it's fiber for digestion, antioxidants for your brain, or healthy fats for your heart. And the best part is, you don't have to make big changes to your routine to enjoy them. Just adding 1 or 2 servings of these fruits to your day can make a real difference in how you feel, both now and in the years to come. Let's keep this journey going, because there are still a couple of wonderful fruits that deserve a spot in your daily routine. Fruits that not only taste great, but also offer powerful support for your body as you age. Sometimes, the simplest changes can have the biggest impact, and adding just one more fruit to your day can be a step toward feeling stronger, more energetic, and more confident in your health. Picture yourself sitting outside on a warm afternoon, maybe with a good book or chatting with a friend, and you reach for a bunch of grapes. Grapes are more than just a sweet treat. They're a powerhouse for your heart and your circulation. What makes grapes so special, especially for those of us over 60, is a compound called resveratrol. This natural substance is found in the skin of red and purple grapes, and it's been studied for its ability to protect your heart, lower inflammation, and even support healthy blood vessels. As we get older, our risk for heart disease and high blood pressure goes up, but enjoying a handful of grapes each day can help keep your heart in good shape. Grapes are also full of water, which helps keep you hydrated, and they're easy to eat, whether you like them fresh, frozen, or even tossed into a salad. If you have trouble with seeds, look for seedless varieties. They're just as healthy and a little easier to enjoy. But grapes aren't just good for your heart, they're also a gentle snack for your digestion, and their natural sweetness can satisfy a craving without the need for sugary desserts. If you're looking for a way to make grapes even more fun, try freezing them. Frozen grapes are like little bites of sorbet, perfect for a hot day or when you want something cool and refreshing. And if you're someone who enjoys a glass of red wine now and then, you'll be happy to know that some of the same heart-healthy benefits come from the grapes used to make wine. Of course, moderation is key, but it's nice to know that nature's little treats can be both delicious and good for you. Now, Let's talk about a fruit that's often overlooked but deserves a place of honor on your table: the humble banana. Bananas are one of the most convenient fruits you can eat. No washing, no peeling tools, just grab and go. But beyond their convenience, bananas are packed with nutrients that are especially important as we age. One of the biggest benefits of bananas is their high potassium content. Potassium is a mineral that helps keep your blood pressure steady, supports your muscles, and even helps prevent cramps, which can become more common as we get older. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with a leg cramp, you know how uncomfortable that can be. Adding a banana to your daily routine can help keep those cramps at bay and support your overall muscle health. Bananas are also gentle on the stomach, making them a great choice if you ever have digestive troubles or just want something easy to eat in the morning. They're naturally sweet, so they can satisfy a sweet tooth without added sugar, and they pair well with so many other healthy foods. Try slicing a banana over your morning cereal, blending it into a smoothie, or simply enjoying it as a snack between meals. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even mash a banana and mix it with a little peanut butter for a satisfying, protein-rich treat. And if you ever find yourself with bananas that are a little too ripe, don't throw them away. Use them to make a simple banana bread or freeze them for smoothies later on. As we talk about these fruits, it's important to remember that variety is key. Each fruit brings its own unique set of vitamins, minerals, and natural compounds that work together to support your health. By mixing things up and enjoying different fruits throughout the week, you're giving your body a wide range of nutrients that help keep everything running smoothly. And the best part is, you don't have to make it complicated. A bowl of fruit on the kitchen table, a few slices added to your breakfast, or a handful of grapes in the afternoon can all add up to big benefits over time. Sometimes, people worry that eating fruit will raise their blood sugar, especially if they've been told to watch their sugar intake. But the natural sugars in whole fruits are balanced by fiber, which helps your body process them slowly and steadily. This means you get a gentle boost of energy without the spikes and crashes that come from processed sweets. If you have specific health concerns, like diabetes, it's always a good idea to talk with your doctor or a nutritionist about the best choices for you. But for most people, enjoying a variety of fruits each day is one of the simplest and most enjoyable ways to support good health. It's also worth mentioning that the way you eat your fruit can make a difference. Whenever possible, try to eat the skin, since that's where much of the fiber and antioxidants are found. Wash your fruit well, of course, but don't be afraid to enjoy apples, grapes, and even pears with the skin on. And if you find that fresh fruit is too expensive or hard to find, frozen fruit is a great alternative. It's picked at the peak of ripeness and frozen quickly, so it keeps most of its nutrients. Just watch out for added sugars or syrups. Plain frozen fruit is best. So, as you go about your day, think about how easy it can be to add a little more color and flavor to your meals. Whether it's a crisp apple in the morning, a handful of blueberries with lunch, creamy avocado on toast, juicy grapes in the afternoon, or a sweet banana before bed, each bite is a step toward better health and a longer, more vibrant life. And remember, it's not about being perfect or making big changes overnight. It's about small, simple choices that add up over time, helping you feel your best and enjoy every moment. Let's take a moment to appreciate just how much these simple, everyday fruits can do for us. There's one more fruit I want to share with you, and it's one that's often called the king of fruits for good reason. Imagine peeling open a bright orange and breathing in that fresh, citrusy scent. Or maybe you remember sharing orange slices with your grandchildren after a walk in the park. Oranges and other citrus fruits like mandarins and grapefruits are not only delicious, they're packed with vitamin C, which is essential for keeping your immune system strong, especially as we get older. Vitamin C is like a shield for your body, helping you fight off colds and infections, but it does more than that. It also helps your body heal wounds, keeps your skin looking healthy, and even supports your joints by helping your body make collagen. As we age, our skin can become thinner and our joints a little stiffer, so getting enough vitamin C is more important than ever. Oranges are also full of water, which helps keep you hydrated, and they're a good source of fiber, which, as we've talked about, is so important for digestion. If you find it hard to peel an orange, try starting with a clementine or mandarin. They're smaller, easier to handle, and just as nutritious. You can also enjoy your citrus in a fruit salad or squeeze a little fresh orange juice over your morning oatmeal for a burst of flavor. Just remember, whole fruit is always better than juice alone because you get all the fiber and nutrients that way. And if you're taking any medications, especially for blood pressure, check with your doctor before eating a lot of grapefruit, as it can sometimes interact with certain medicines. Now, as you think about all these wonderful fruits, apples, blueberries, avocados, grapes, bananas, and oranges, it's easy to see how each one brings something special to your table. You don't have to eat them all every single day, but making them a regular part of your routine can help you feel more energetic, keep your heart and brain healthy, and even lift your mood. Sometimes, just knowing you're doing something good for yourself can make you feel more positive and motivated to keep going. It's also important to remember that eating well isn't about strict rules or giving up the foods you love. It's about balance and enjoying the process. Maybe you start your day with a bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries and banana slices. For lunch, you could have a salad with avocado and a few orange segments. In the afternoon, a handful of grapes or a crisp apple makes a perfect snack. These little choices add up, and over time, they can make a real difference in how you feel. If you're someone who likes to cook, there are so many ways to get creative with fruit. Try adding diced apples to a chicken salad or tossing blueberries into pancake batter for a special breakfast. Mash avocado onto whole grain toast and top it with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Make a simple fruit salad with whatever you have on hand and squeeze a little lemon or orange juice over the top to bring out the flavors. Even if you're not much of a cook, just keeping a bowl of fresh fruit on the counter can remind you to reach for something healthy when you're hungry. And don't forget, sharing these habits with friends and family can make them even more enjoyable. Invite a neighbor over for a cup of tea and some fresh fruit, or bring a fruit salad to your next family gathering. You might be surprised at how much others appreciate these simple, healthy treats, and you'll be setting a great example for the younger folks in your life too. As we wrap up this conversation, I want you to remember that taking care of your health doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. It's about making small, positive choices each day, like reaching for a piece of fruit instead of a sugary snack, or adding a few extra colors to your plate. These choices are gifts you give to yourself, and they can help you stay active, independent, and full of life for years to come. If you found these tips helpful, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite fruit? How do you like to enjoy it? Maybe you have a special recipe or a memory you'd like to share. Leave a comment below and let's inspire each other to keep making healthy choices. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more simple, practical advice on living your best life after 60. Here's to you. May every day be filled with good health, delicious food, and the joy of taking care of yourself. Remember, it's never too late to start a new habit, and every small step counts. You deserve to feel your best, and with these 5 fruits in your daily routine, you're well on your way to a longer, happier, and more vibrant life.